So in this video, I'm going to use a couple stories to indicate to you what is coming in the next couple of years and how satisfying this is going to be. And that's assuming that the big guy does win, because nothing to me is more annoying, off-putting, and repulsive than the hoity-toity, nose-up people who would do a thing like cancel Schultz's comedy show because he had the audacity to interview that guy. Okay, this story, I read about the story when it first happened. There's some new information that I saw today, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go upstairs to my studio and torch these people. And that is exactly what I'm going to do. And then we're also, in this video, going to talk about this situation with Katy Perry, because it's the exact same phenomenon. Listening to these fans reacting to her endorsement of the other candidate. I'm doing an experiment. I'm intentionally not using their names. You know what? We're using codes now, okay? So that guy, that's the dude, okay? Or any reference that I make towards a male, boy, man, dude, we're talking about him. The other one is the girl, okay? So she endorsed the girl, right? Huge shock. Unbelievable. Shocking that Katy Perry endorsed the girl. And then the response from her fans is absolutely unbelievable. Like, it's just unbelievable. I cannot believe that these people out there exist. And so we're basically going to use those as a setup to talk about this, because the last segment of this episode is going to be about the early voting in Nevada, because there have been a certain number of votes, around 35,000, something like that. And when you see the numbers, you are going to go like this. Okay? The numbers, there's 7-figure voters, and we have, 35,000. That is a big, big sample size. And when you see how big this landslide is in the direction that we are hoping for thus far, it is going to be, because again, what we're actually talking about is how annoying these people are and what the retribution is going to look like when he wins, because I expect that to happen. And I think that he is going to cut funding to DEI and all the things that they hold dear that we disagree with. That guy is a battering ram. Okay. He does not care. He's going to come in. He's going to do what he thinks is right. And he's going to slash those things. And it is going to be hilarious to watch these people melt down on Twitter. They deserve it. It's exactly what they deserve. Okay, so let's start with the Andrew Schultz story, then we'll talk about the Katy Perry thing, and then we'll get into the voter numbers. So comic Andrew Schultz accuses BAM of canceling stand-up hours after he posted his interview with the guy. Okay, so comedian Andrew Schultz has accused the Brooklyn Academy of Music of pulling the plug on his scheduled stand-up special just hours after he hosted the guy on his podcast. The Big Apple-based comic said he had booked shows at BAM over a month ago, but learned he was no longer welcome there just a week before tickets were due to go on sale. This is a quote from him. 3.5 hours after the interview was posted, they canceled the shows. So F them and F them forever. Correct. Absolutely correct. Okay. And again, when you see the pictures of the leadership of this organization, it is like, these are the exact people who not only would cancel his show because he had the audacity to interview the leading candidate, right? But even though he also invited the girl, she's smart enough not to go, because there's no way she does Rogan. None. I do not believe it. If she does, that would be a railroad spike through her coffin. Not a nail, a railroad spike. Get her talking for 3.5 hours with Rogan there asking her hard questions. See how that goes, dude. Good luck with that. Okay? How do you think it's going to go with the guy? It's going to go great. It's going to go fantastic. I was just talking to somebody just now about the two of them. And this is a person whose opinion, I think they're wrong, but I respect their brain. And they really don't like Trump. Oh, shit. The guy, right? So she goes, how can you trust anything that he says, though? Because what I was saying is, I'm like, the guy is saying this whole thing about, he's going to outlaw the, women's right to blah. I'm like, he already said he'd veto anything that came across his desk that would limit that federally. And then this Project 2010, whatever, He's completely distanced himself. It's all lies. Every single thing that she's campaigning on related to him is all lies. And she's like, yeah, but how can you trust him when he lies so much? I'm like, that's a funny thing that you should say that. Because when he was, doing the job for 4 years, he did everything he said he was going to do. And he didn't go back on any promises that he made. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. It's just like I at least I understand why a person who thinks that DEI is really important would oppose him this much, because they're like, no, he's saying he's going to cut the funding. I really believe him. I at least understand that. I mean, I think your DEI initiatives are absolutely idiotic, un-American, and just against every principle that I believe in. But, I understand. I at least understand your motivation. I respect that person a lot more than, wait, so why do you hate him so much? Racism. He's a racist. Shut up. Okay? Come up with something better, dude. That's a stupid argument. It doesn't make any sense. And anyway, so Schultz shared an email from BAM telling him that his November shows had been canceled with only a vague explanation. This is exactly what it says. After some internal discussions with leadership, it was decided that BAM is not the right fit for this show at this time. That is what I'm talking about. Like, these people are so snobby. They think they're better than you, to the point where they're like, oh yeah, we already had them like do their whole, like they had already done all of their, this is what I learned today. They had already done all of their stage work. Like they had, done all the set design. They'd done all the camera design, a ton of work. And because he had him on the show, interviewed him, they think that gives them the right to pull the plug on this thing, even though they've done all this work, with as much as, after some internal discussions with leadership, we've decided that BAM is not the right fit for the show at this time. You want to know why that is? Do you want to know why that is? Do you want to know why they would never do that with any other art, like just any other artist? Like somebody who comes in, does all the set design work. The conversation internally with those same people, okay, the exact same people, is they would go, listen, like whatever the issue was, where it was like potentially them not doing the show, they would say, look, we did commit to do this verbally. They've done all this work on the stage. They've put in a lot of work. They've spent a lot of resources. It seems unreasonable for us to pull the plug after we already committed. That is exactly what these people would say. The second that he platformed him, he became subhuman to them. Seriously, these people constantly are calling that side the ones that are, that would put people in camps, put them in the oven. That's who they compare them to. I'm doing my best to like literally not say any of the words that derank your videos. That's why I'm doing this, obviously. Okay. Oh, though they're like the people that put them in the ovens. And you're like, really? You understand that you guys are that, actually. And it is laughably obvious. Okay. I would not cancel your show. If you had come and done a bunch of work and we were doing business and I found out that you had endorsed the girl, you think I would be like, I'm not doing business with her. I won't do it. Of course not. I would talk about you just like I just talked about the person I was just talking about. Look, I think I disagree with them, but whatever. But no, these people think they think they're so smart. Oh, you talk to that guy with a camera on? We're canceling everything. Fuck your money. Forget about all the work you did. Get out of here. You are subhuman. They are trash. So that's the Brooklyn Academy of Music. So, here's what I would like to say about that. Don't ever go there. Don't ever go there. That's all you can do. This is the world you created. And these people are going to find out the hard way that they are the minority. As they have found out. Ask Bud Light, dude. You know what I mean? Ask Bud Light. Ask Harley Davidson. Ask Target. Okay? It's so funny because so many of these companies did this stuff because out of fear of customer retribution, and because X was also controlled by the machine before Elon, there was no way to organize. So the people, they like really believed that this huge army of people would like pull their business if they supported yada yada, the other side. And in reality, it's the exact opposite. It is the exact opposite. Oh, look, friendly tuck bathing suits for kids. See ya. See ya, Target. Here's the Dylan Mulvaney, Bud Light can. Later, Bud. Now, Bud Light, I do think you should start buying again. But, The Brooklyn Academy of Music? Bye. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, what's the venue? Brooklyn Academy? Oh, aren't they the ones that canceled Schultz? No, done. So, yeah, I mean, okay, wait, hang on. So this is, first off, want to thank you for thinking of band. Oh yeah, that's the email. All right, so now watch this too for some more repulsive behavior from those types of people, right? So Katy Perry's latest move with the girl sparks fan doubts about her true intentions. Oh my God. It's no secret that Katy Perry has been having a tough time PR-wise. The Woman's World singer has been under scrutiny since collaborating with Dr. Luke, who was sued by Kesha in 2014 for sexual assault and battery on her album 143. The video for Woman's World also left her most devoted fans questioning how she completely missed the mark with the whole woman's empowerment angle of it all. Well, that's because you thought it was 2016 still, you know, that we're still doing the woke thing. These people have not figured out. You're done. We are in backlash land now, okay? You guys have lost. You're done. You are finished. Anything that smells like woke is going to bomb, and it is going to continue to bomb. It is going to, and the people that figure it out and have the balls to tell the activists inside their organizations that we're going a different direction are going to make so much money. Okay, so much money. You realize that if you create a comedy movie that takes it out on woke people, that's funny, like a genuinely funny movie that just rips woke fools, it'll make $10 billion, dude. The market's never been more ripe for a movie like that ever. And you know why they won't make it? Because there's no talent in Hollywood and there's no fucking bravery anywhere. These people are pathetic. They're garbage. Look. What am I doing? I have my, you know how easy it is to find my real name? You know what I mean? I sit here every single day and rip these people. Okay? I know there are people all over the place that are like, that I walk in, you know, now because I started covering politics and I just put my opinion out there. It's like I have to make it in a world where it's like you can't dislike someone because they disagree with you politically, crybabies. Okay, it's just not a world that I live in. And if you do, then you're a pussy. Okay, just have some fucking balls, man. Say what you think. Tell your company, okay, I know these ideas are nice and you think they're really important, but our business is literally failing. Okay, we're done with you guys. Like we're just done. Bob Iger does not actually care about this stuff. You need to fire everyone at Disney that is into this activist shit. Get them out, man. Anyway, so since then, Perry's been doing everything in her power to course correct. She followed the footsteps of Taylor Swift in supporting VP the girl, her bid. And yesterday, Perry hopped on a Zoom call with her to pump up staffers and show her support. Wow. So you mean women's empowerment didn't work out for you, and then you got political backlash, or you got backlash for this afterwards? Almost like you guys are done, you know? Anyway, so listen to this though, and listen to this writer, dude, these people. While Perry's newfound political involvement might seem like a step in the right direction, some fans aren't convinced. Katy Perry may have come out for the girl, but she talks about how much she loves Elon Musk and voted for Rick Caruso and the Los Angeles mayor. She's definitely both citing this as well, noted one fan on social media. Oh my God, no way. Are you serial? She said she likes Elon Musk, the single most impactful person on reducing carbon footprints for Americans and also globally. The biggest deal you guys have, you fucking brainless idiots. You know, hey, why don't you have your opinion fed to you by people who hate you? Give me a break. Elon Musk is the most toxic person in the world. Boo, 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 boo. What is the most existential threat to the globe? Climate change. Who has, the only person who basically led the entire revolution towards electric cars and getting off of carbon fossil fuels, someone who's actually doing something instead of just talking about it. Elon. And you wrote that comment. You wrote that comment, right? She's saying she likes Elon Musk. Unbelievable. Don't support her. Do you know how stupid you sound to a person like me? Like on a scale of 1 to 5 billion, you sound 4.9 billion dumb. Like fucking morons. I can't, dude. I literally can't do people with no critical thinking skills. I can't. I don't like hate you. I just look at you the same. I mean, I guarantee my opinion of you is probably pretty similar to the Brooklyn Academy of Music, except not really, because they would cheer if, those people are secretly unhappy that bullet missed the big guy. I'm for sure. You strap them to a lie detector test, they probably wouldn't say it publicly, but you put them on a lie detector. You're like, do you wish that bullet would have hit him right in the brain? And if they say no, that thing's going to spike. Guaranteed. Would you be unhappy if a big group of his supporters got hit by a car and all died with their children? Maybe leave out the children part. No. See, I wouldn't want anything negative to happen to this girl, except I just want her to be upset when the big guy, slashes her stupid programs that don't make any sense. That I want. I want them to be upset. I definitely don't want her to die. I definitely don't want her to be hurt in any way. I would never wish that on a person because I'm not a psychopath like them. But I definitely do think they are so dumb that it is just shocking. Anyway, so, yeah. This is just so... Look, yeah, because she's like, oh my God, she voted for Caruso. My God. Rick Caruso ran for Los Angeles mayor in 2022. The real estate developer who switched from the Republican right before the election donated millions to an ultra-conservative, including $6 million to USC. Oh my God. Oh my God. She voted for someone who used to be on the other side. Shut the fuck up, you nerds. Okay, so here's what we were talking about, though. Check this out, dude. So in Nevada, okay, the early numbers are in, okay. So statewide, let me find this. I don't know why this. I had it up and then it moved. Here we go. Statewide, there have been 42,327 votes taken in. Okay. The guy, 22,284. The girl, 11,854. Hey, what's 11 times 11, you guys? I can't remember. What's 11 times 11? Oh, wait. I'm sorry, not 11 times 11. I meant what's 11 times 2? 11 times 2 is 22. So wait, 22,000, 11,000. Wait, does that mean that the guy got double the votes as the girl so far? Huh. Wow. Pretty good indicator, right? Before they start cheating. But looks pretty good. Looks like a landslide. Oh my God, I'm telling you, next month is going to be either the most satisfying, incredible thing ever, or I don't even know, honestly. If they try to pretend like he doesn't win, I am going to just be like, because everyone knows. I mean, you can kind of, you know what I mean? Everyone knows, dude. Everyone knows. If it goes the other way, we're finished. We're finished, man. For real, we're finished. It means that the idea that we have a choice is gone. So let's hope that it goes the way that we think it should. And that's what I got. I love you. Oh, you know what? Let me say one more thing. One more thing real quick. So what I wanted to say about the whole, the Katy Perry thing again. And where is that? You guys can look at Katy Perry's hot body while I talk about this, all right? So, when Katy Perry supports this person or that person and people get bent out of shape, what I don't understand is you guys, everyone has to pick a side, right? You got to pick a side. Do you really believe that there was any scenario where she was going to go the other way? Or Taylor Swift, did you really think there was any chance she was going to go the other way? Of course not. Of course she's going that way. Okay? Do you understand how hard she would have to buck the system to go the other way? It's not going to happen. So when they announce that, the fact that, no one's surprised on our side. It's yeah, of course, dude. The fact that people on that side are acting surprised, it's you guys, okay, just who cares who these nerds support as long as they don't do what the Brooklyn Academy of Music does. That's my point. I don't care who she supports. I don't care who Taylor Swift supports. I honestly don't care. If they're just yeah, I'm voting for this person. It's all right. You know what I mean? the furthest I would go is be like, so you support the people who shut down all the restaurants and destroyed their lives, right? That's right. Well, I support women's right to choose. Okay, well, so does the other candidate, but thanks for letting me know that you're a moron. But nonetheless, okay, I don't really care. The other side, they literally act like if you're voting for the other dude, that they need, oh no, we need to expose that. It's just fucking, they're so pathetic. I can't stand it. Anyway, that's what I got. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. Bye-bye.